Hello YouTube, this is Are You Train Man 2. I've got some exciting news. I've been working on this prototype of the Portland & Western number 1852 SD9E. I got some prototype photos of the engine off the internet from railroadarchives.net. It's a really good site to get prototype photos if you like to model the prototype of a specific engine or a freight car. It's good for graffiti if you need like hints or tips, or maybe even to model it prototypically 100%. This is just one of the prototypes actually I've been working on. It's not done yet. I have the nose decals for the SP, the bloody nose wings, I guess they call them, nose wings. I have those ordered. I did the rust on there. It looks pretty damn good. This was actually this was my first engine I ever got. My wife bought it for me for my birthday back in 2000. Oh wait, it's been a lot longer than that. Well, I can't remember. This was B&N number 6226. I don't know if you saw it on my layout before, but it was painted B&N green and black. It's looking pretty good. I got the colors down pretty darn good on the rust and the patches and little crappy parts. If you've seen this engine on YouTube, you can see it just about anybody's site who models or takes videos of the Portland & Western and the Willamette & Pacific. A lot of people say it's the ugliest engine they've ever seen. I'd say it's probably the most beautiful engine I've ever seen, mainly because it has so much character, and it's a first generation EMD SD9, which is really cool. It's not perfect, I know it's not perfect, but you know, it's coming along. It's not the only one I have. I know I've told you about the Gray Ghost number 1805 GP9E with the chopped nose. Still don't have the decal done yet. They actually don't make Portland & Western decals, but they do make the Willamette & Pacific decals, but they don't have the orange backing. So that's why you see the orange painted mark on there. I have to try to match it up size for size and then put the decal on. It's a pain in the butt. Engine number 3051. It's an SD40-3. That's a prototype of Portland & Western. It's not done. Doesn't have the yellow nose stripes yet. The number boards are still blank. It's painted gray with the yellow stripe, and I've started on it, but it's far from done. But so far those are my three. Actually, I have one more Portland & Western. Go over. Here we go. This is a EMD FW1200. This is a dummy. I was just practicing on it to see if I was any good. This was actually the first time I tried to do a prototype. Paint job and all that. This one definitely doesn't look all that good, but the practice was worth it. I urge you guys, if you want to try to do this and model a prototype of your own, that you practice on a junky engine first. Get to know it, learn everything you need to learn before you do it on your expensive model. I also have a new freight car that I just weathered. It's Longview, Portland and Northern. Looks pretty good. It's very shiny when I bought it. And I have a lot of other exciting news going on. I finished the backdrop. The ends are on now. I had to add this new building in here to kind of cover where the dead-end track went to the end of the world. I painted it green. It looks stupid. I'm going to change it. I just didn't have the blue to match to the rest of the mill. I added a fascia board, and you're going to see something pretty cool pretty soon. Da-da-da-da. Digitrax. I ordered the Super Empire Builder Extra. I know what you're thinking. It ain't hooked up. The power source, I know it says on the site that it doesn't come with it. The old man at the hobby shop insisted it did, so he didn't order it for me. Now I have to wait another week or so, 2 weeks, to get power. The other end of the backdrop is on, over on this side, behind the engine house. So it's looking pretty good. I got all my maintenance away stuff back on there. Well, some of it. The snow plow and the homemade flat car and the crane and whatnot. There are a couple other little new things. I finally added the Les Schwab sign on the distribution center. It's got a new roof vent on there, and the stoplight there is new. I was actually working on it and showed it in another video, but I didn't talk about it. Got some dead trees on here. Another one over here by Brian Cycle. And I have this building. It's called Deso Espresso. My daughter's name is Destiny. We call her Des. And she wanted something. My son had something. Jimbo's towing. So she picked an espresso stand. Perfect because it's real small. So I built that out of scratch. Just styrene and basswood. And I painted the sign myself, freehand. A couple of old decals and a Praiser figure inside. The windows are from Rick's Products. And I added a small flower bed or whatever, and a little antenna. So that's new as well. I have a few other things that are new, freight cars that I've weathered, and stuff like that. The Digitrax set, I'm really excited to get that going. I was so excited I went out and bought a Soundtrack Tsunami TSU 1000 decoder for the EMD 645 non-turbo and the speaker, and installed it in this one already, EMP 15AC. I tested it at my hobby shop for my first decoder hardwire install. Said it was going to be easy, but it was definitely not. But I actually did it pretty good. It all fit together. It worked at the hobby shop, so it should work when I get my power source hooked up. A couple of the other freight cars I've been working on. And let me get these set up. Okay. An old Pillsbury car I got at a yard sale. I was actually able to find a yard sale with a lot of Athearn, whatever you want to call it, and model die casting freight cars, so I picked that up. Some of these are not new. Where's the other ones? These two MDW and IBT cars. Oh, these are both MDW. I painted both of those and decaled them. This one is actually different on the back side. As you can see, it just has the MDW marking. This side has the tree. I like that tree logo, it's pretty cool. I don't know if this car really exists, but what the hell, that's cool. Custom rusted the roof. This is an older car that was rebuilt. I had the roof walk removed. This is a little bit newer, not too much newer, it's still an older car. This is a model die casting. It was a Conrail, and the paint was terrible on it. So I decided to paint it MDW. And to show you that I did do the work on this one. I don't know why you wouldn't believe me though. There's the roof. This side is totally different. It's just the way I wanted it. Here's another one. It's an IBT patch out car of an old B&N car. It's not done yet. I put a little bit of rust on the trucks, but I haven't sprayed it with my airbrush. I like to spray all of them to make them look kind of like that one or that one. That's an exact real car. I love that one. And the back side of this car is actually blank, because I'm not done with it yet. I sprayed my Golden West service car. You might remember seeing it. It was really dark when I weathered it. See, it was like this. And I wanted to lighten it up, make it look faded. So I added a very, very light mist of reefer white in my airbrush to lighten that one up. There is some other things, but I'm planning on keeping some of it a surprise. The next video, within maybe a week from now, there will be, well, I'm hoping there will be total sound on the layout. I still need to get one more light. I did get that one. That one's new. I want to get another one and put it in the middle, and then got that one there on the end. Those lights seem to work really good. I have them tied into a tether switch here that I can turn everything off with one switch, and it has a surge protector, so everything like the Digitrack system and the lights and everything else, little signals that I'm going to be running, will be safe if there's a power outage or something. I also have a Soundtrack Tsunami decoder ordered for this one. The same hobby shop where I bought the Digitrack system. The old man, really nice guy. I guess he just wrote the wrong number down and ordered me a decoder for a GP38-2. I told him to hold on to it though, because I'll be buying that one as well for some of my other engines that I have. But this one, I do have the decoder on its way, the proper decoder, and I bought a Soundtrack Tsunami speaker. It's the small oval 138 by 63 by 28, 810113. It's the same size speaker. I guess it's one of the megabase speakers that they have. I have the same one installed into my MP15AC. It was a little quiet actually. It was quieter than I thought it was going to be, but it still sounds good. And this engine here, you can see it on a lot of sites on YouTube. You can actually see it driving. All you got to do is look up PNWR 1852 SD9 and you'll get this engine and you'll see it. It looks pretty close. It's not real close, but I'm very happy, especially with the colors. A multitude of colors. I actually used nearly all of these colors, most of them custom, to paint the engine. With the base being a UP Harbor Mist Gray by Polyscale. I'm not sure why. It is a hell of a lot darker than the UP Harbor Mist Gray on here for some reason, and it actually came out that dark, but I did add a little blue to that because the picture, for some reason the engine looks like it has a little blue on it, probably fading. But anyway, video's getting too long, gotta go. Let me know what you think.